Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to create scratches and bruises. I work in a theatre sometimes doing the special effects makeup, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. So with this eyeshadow palette I'm just going to go in with a reddish colour first and pop that on where the skin would naturally bruise. So if it's on the face, that would normally be on the cheekbone or around the eye socket or at the top of the head. So I'm just rubbing that in and making sure it's blended really well. Then I'm going to next use a brown and I'm just going to put that in the same place but slightly smaller than I did the red, and I'm just going to really make sure that it's blended right in. Next I'm using an even darker brown there, and I'm just going to put that on the top again just going a little bit smaller this time than I went with the other two colours that I used. I did have everything laid out, but sometimes I'm looking around a bit here, deciding what to use next. So when you're using all these things, please make sure that you ask permission first to use anything that isn't yours. This that I'm using here is a blue face paint and a little makeup applicator brush, and I'm just going to wet that a little bit to make sure that the face paint goes on properly. If you don't have the applicator brush, that's fine, you can use a paintbrush or you can just use the end of your finger. I'm just putting that on where I've put the brown, but again a little bit smaller just to make it look like a real bruise. And you can put on as much or as little as you like, depending on how it looks on your skin. So especially with the makeup, guys, just please make sure you're asking permission to use it for this reason. Don't want any unhappy grown-ups. So this is a black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to draw a line in the middle of my bruise there, just to indicate where a cut might be, and then I'm going to smudge it in once I'm happy with the positioning of it. And I always use the black before I use the other colours, just to really give some depth to it. So this here is a red lip liner. If you don't have this, that's fine, you can just use your red lipstick, but the red lip liner is just a little bit easier to use to get it in that cut shape on your face. I'm just going to go back over it there with a black eyeliner, I wasn't happy with how dark it looked. You can build it up as much or as little as you like. This is a red lipstick that I'm going to use, and I've got my applicator brush again. Again, you can just use a paintbrush if you want to, and I'm just going to go along that line again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, with the lipstick, start to pull some bits down soon, like so. There we go. And that just gives the effect that it's dripping down a little bit on your face and that your skin is a little bit torn there. This is red face paint that I've got. You don't have to use this, you can just keep using the lipstick if you want to build it up with that a bit more. I just added a bit of red face paint instead. We all know what this is, tomato sauce. Now, if you are using this, please decant some onto a little plate or a bowl. Don't use it directly from the tube like I'm doing. This is mine, it was the very last bit before I put it in the bin, so I just went straight from the tube. But if it's your family tomato ketchup, please make sure you put it on a bowl first before you stick a makeup applicator in the end of it. It's not very hygienic. Okay guys? Great. And I'm just going to put some red lipstick on again. Again, if you're using red lipstick after the tomato sauce, please use a brush. Don't put the lipstick straight onto the sauce. And then I'm just going to give myself a bit of a black eye there by using the dark brown eyeshadow. So I'm just putting it around my eye socket a little bit. Please be careful when you're putting things near your eyes. Don't put it right next to your eye. I'm just coming down around the eye socket there a little bit. Not all the way around. Just about halfway along the eye socket. So there we go. So there I've created now like somebody's punched me in the nose. So how I did that was I just used some red lipstick and coloured in like that. And then I had the tomato sauce again, and to be honest, the best bits you can get for this is where the tomato sauce clogs around the end of the bottle, because then it really looks like it's blood coming out of your nose. And then I used the dark brown to just really dab around the nostril to make it look like I've been punched in the nose. Yeah? Great. And that's how you do it, guys. This is some work we did on a guy called Matt when we did Jesus Christ Superstar. Just some of the effects we did on his face there. And then this is how mine looked today. Thanks for watching, guys.